Some of us are going to look Chinese. Some of us are going to look Japanese. But only some, only a few, only a remnant when I say this. The majority of us are going to come from where? From the Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, the African Americans, from out the West Indies, and the indigenous people of the Americas. But remnants of us are going to come from other nations. Some of us are going to look Chinese, some of us are going to look Japanese, some of us are going to look white. So this is not a colour thing. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. This is not a colour thing. This is about a nation, the Israelites, who were put in bondage by the Edomites, the Esau. And it was Esau that used colour to dominate and to rule and to murder and to pillage and to rape and to make himself feel superior. Let's just get that straight. It was Esau, the so-called white man, was the one that brought colour into this whole thing. But when the Lord comes to gather his people, the majority of us are going to come from, like I said, the African Americans, the West Indies, like Jamaica, Barbados, all the islands of the West Indies, the indigenous people of the Americas, Puerto Ricans, the Mexicans, you know, all the indigenous people from Indians from North America, South America, and Central America. But remnants of us are going to come from other nations, just remnants. You know when I say remnants? Just small, but we're going to see them. It tells you that in the book of Revelations. Yeah? And I'll keep jumping back and forth here. Let's say you can get an understanding. So the book of Revelation, chapter 7. So when it says, we go to the beginning, it says, and after these, chapter 7, book of Revelation, chapter 7, verse 1. And after these things I saw 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, nor on the sea, nor on any tree. Now, for you ignoramuses out there, it's not talking about the actual wind that you can't see but you can feel every day. Because if these 4 angels had been holding the wind, according to this prophecy, if they'd been doing that, then there would be no oxygen, no air on the planet for trees to grow, for us to breathe, for anything to survive. So it's not talking about that. These winds that they're holding back is talking about the nuclear fallout. Because what do you get from nuclear, when a nuclear bomb goes and it hits its destination, what do you get from it? You get heat, radiation, and winds. It's like a vacuum. It blows and it sucks. And it destroys everything in its path. It's like a tornado. This is what they're holding back. They're holding back the nuclear destruction until when? We're going to get to that point. It says, and I saw another angel, this is verse 2. And I saw another angel, Revelation chapter 7, verse 2. And I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living power. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels, to whom it was given to hurt the earth and the sea, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have what? Sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. So it says, till we have sealed the servants of the Most High in their foreheads. So I hope that makes sense to you. Because like I said, we're at this stage now where we're not trying to teach again. We're just giving you the word in it's like what they used to say, in full living colour. Nothing's taken out here. So this is verse 3. Chapter 7 verse 3. It says, saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees. So don't let the destruction come yet, because they're holding back the winds. They're holding back the destruction of the nuclear war. So when John the Revelator saw these 4 angels, north, south, east, west, they're holding back the destruction until the angel has sealed the servants of the Most High. Now let's find out who those servants are. Yeah? Because everyone's talking about they can get saved. Oh, I'm saved. I've been saved. Saved from fucking what? You ain't been saved from shit. Because if you're stuck in the middle of the ocean on a piece of plank and you see the big ship and the ship is flashing with these torches, say, yeah, we can see we're coming. And you say, right, you're not saved until he plucks you out of that water. Because in between you and that ship, a shark can come up there and just take you, boom, gone, plumb, dead. Right up to the point where the ship's reached you and he's dropping down the rope to you. So let's not talk this bullshit when all these Christians and Baptists and Catholics, all these people talking about, oh, I got saved by the Lord. Oh, the Lord saved me. Saved me from fucking shit. You ain't been saved from nothing. No one knows who's going to be saved until that day. You just better pray that you're an Israelite and that you can receive salvation and you accept this truth. That's what you need to do. And fix up. Chapter 7 verse 3. Saying, hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads. And I heard the number of them which were sealed. So let's find out who was sealed. And they were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of where? Of the world. You know, that they made that song. We are the world, we are the children, however it goes, yeah? Is it the children of the planet Earth? Oh no, it's the children of the human race, the children of all of the Africans, the children of the Africans. Who is it? Children of the Europeans, of the Edomites, the children of the Moabites, the Chinese, the Ammonites, the Japanese, the Elamites, the Indians, the Hamites, the Africans. Who are the servants of the Most High? Wait for it. And I heard, this is Revelation chapter 7 verse 4, and I heard the number of them which were sealed. And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel. The Israelites. Do you understand? Which clearly shows you that salvation can only be for an Israelite. No other nation, no other being can be saved on that day unless they are lions go back to the Israelites. And then those that will not die on that day, who don't go back to the Israelites, are going to be of the other nations. But they're not going to be receiving salvation, they're going to be receiving judgment. It just means that judgment is not going to be death. It's going to be some other form of judgment they're going to receive. Whether it's in servitude as a slave, working in your house, whatever it is, they're going to receive some other sort of judgment. It just means their judgment is not going to be death. But the Israelites are going to receive the true salvation. What's true salvation? The chariots. Your so-called UFOs, the chariots of the Most High, are going to gather them. So let's find out. Is that of the tribe of Judah was sealed 12,000. Of the tribe of Reuben was sealed 12,000. The tribe of Gad was sealed 12,000. The tribe of Asaph was sealed 12,000. The tribe of Naphtali 12,000. The tribe of Manasseh 12,000. Of the tribe of Simeon 12,000. Of the tribe of Levi 12,000. Of the tribe of Issachar 12,000. Of the tribe of Zebulun 12,000. Of the tribe of Joseph 12,000. Of the tribe of Benjamin 12,000. So the elect. The 144,000 are only coming from where? The tribe of Israel. So let me drop down to verse 9. And people say, oh, but verse 9 mentions the other nations. What am I going to get into that? Chapter 7 verse 9. After this I beheld, and lo, a great multitude, which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne, before the Lamb. That's Yahweh Shai, the Lamb, clothed with white robes and palms in their hands, and cried with a loud voice, saying, salvation to our power, to the Most High, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb, the Son. So who are those other people? Who are all those other nations that the scriptures are referring to? Who are those other people that it's referring to? So let's find out. So we can go to, if we go to, let's go to Hosea chapter 1 verse 9. Hosea, come on, after Daniel. Hosea chapter 1, here we go, Hosea chapter 1 verse 9. This is Hosea chapter 1 verse 9. Then said the Most High, call his name Lo Ami, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your power. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in that place where it was said unto them, ye are not the people, there shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God. Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel be gathered together and appoint themselves one head, and they shall come up out of the land, which is the land what? The land of America. Because that's where all of the tribes are, in one place under bondage. For great shall be the day of Jezreel. Right? So if we go to Revelation chapter 14 verse 1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads, Yahweh, which is the name of the Most High. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the four beasts and the elders. And no man could learn that song but the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth. You hear that? 144,000, they come out of the 12 tribes. These are they which were not defiled with women. It doesn't mean women like they never had sex before. No. It means philosophies, women, ideologies, all these different things, all these different religions that are around the world. These are the ones defiled by those different religions that were never taken in by the Muslims or the Buddhas or the Hindus. For they are virgins. These are they, when it means virgins, they are pure when it comes to that. They were never taken in by any of these other beliefs. They never became part of these sects, running around trying to be some fucking ragged Arab Muslim, or some Hindu, ragged Hindu, or some fucking Catholic, or some mad-ass Buddha. Please. These are they which follow the Lamb, who is the Lamb Yahweh Shai, who you ignorantly call Jesus Christ. That's the Lamb. Whithersoever he goeth, these were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits unto the Most High and unto the Lamb. And in their mouth was found no guile. Yeah? For they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. So, and we can go back to Kings chapter 3 verse 7 and 8. Because this will give you an understanding of, is it 1 Kings I want? Yeah, I think it's 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 8. Kings chapter 3 verse 8. 1 Kings chapter 3 verse 7. And now, O Lord, my power, thou hast made thy servant king instead of David my father. And I am but a little child, I know not how to go out or come in. And thy servant is in the midst of thy people, which thou hast chosen, a great people that cannot be numbered nor counted for multitude. Alright? So it says, give therefore thy servant an understanding heart to judge thy people, that I may discern between good and bad. For who is able to judge this thy so great a people? And that was Solomon talking. So just trying to show you that the multitude that it refers to here, when it talks about of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues stood before the throne and before the Lamb. Because even if you go to Acts verse 1, Acts verse 1 and the day of the Pentecostal, and if we jump down to